Welcome to the Beauty Outcast. My name is Camille Adamarco, and I'd love you to join me on this journey on my first episode of the Beauty Outcast and my styling series that will feature denim and leopard print. So bear with me. As my life as a costume designer, my life and times are spent behind the camera, not in front of the camera. So this is something that is relatively new to me. I've done the odd bits over the years of my, but never to this extent in front of the camera and just, ooh. So please bear with me. So we're gonna have a series of 6 looks, and these are from my wardrobe. I think, is there anything new? No, not really. Maybe one thing that's maybe, if I bought at the start of the year, but everything else is already in my wardrobes. And I encourage you to dig deep in your wardrobe and look for the gaps and look for those pieces that you know that you need. Not the things that you want, but the things that you want and need, I think it's time for us to be really aware of how we spend and how we consume. And I'm talking to myself here. For the years, I've really built a strong and robust and archive that one to be proud of, to be honest with you, that I'm going to share with you in episodes to come. So why denim and leopard print? These pieces will last the test of time in your wardrobes. So that's why, even though they're a trend, to me they're a forever classic. Apologies for my rough speaking voice. I've been trying to get over a cold for the last week and it won't go. And it was just hindering me to start this episode, filming this episode, which is scary enough as it is. But I thought, Camille, you've got to do it now. So back to denim and leopard print. You're going to see 6 examples of how I style it, often mixing the two, because I believe that they work so well. And in my experience, I've been a celebrity stylist, I've been a stylist for editorials. And now in my current chapter of life, I'm a costume designer in film and TV. So I meet all walks of life, from adult to child, who are different proportions, different characters. We have to create the story through the clothing and the accessories. So this puts me in good stead to showcase and share my knowledge with you. It's a knowledge that I've honed over the last 30 years, and I've really been meaning to share this because I think we all need to add a bit of joy into each other's lives in our own little way in the times that we're living in, right? But without breaking the bank. We don't have to keep doing this constant consumption. And as women, sorry to be sexist, we do this a lot. But at least when we're doing it, let's think about what we're doing. Let it be meaningful and worthwhile and last the test of time in our wardrobes. That's why I'm here. So without further ado, I'm going to pop up some images and for you to see. This is outfit number 1. And it consists of this no secrets blouse. You see, it's perfect for spring. It's lightweight, it's flowy. There's lots of air, it's got some great detail here on the cuff, and it's just a good length, and it's a pussy bow blouse, which I love, because I like to think of my style as an eclectic. I go across the gamut of all different looks. This being a Londoner, I believe, I've been influenced by so much of music to culture to environment, So this piece is beautiful. It's modest yet sexy, which defines a big part of who my style is. Love. As you can see, I've paired it with some high waist, quite fitted, but with a wide leg jean that I've had. I bought these in 2017. Oh, I adore these. They're by Semi Couture, a brand called Semi Couture. I don't know if I can show you properly here, but I'll just give you a sneak peek. I know it's going to be up on screen on the right or the left hand side of the screen because I'm teaching myself how to do all of this stuff. So you can see this is the bottom half of the jeans. They're stunning, and then the waist is a high waist, beautiful. Semi-Couture is a great brand. I think they're Italian. And when I bought these jeans, oh, I lived in these jeans, and I still do. So you see how when you choose well, what, 2017, we're now to 2024, right? 7 years on, and they're still just as relevant and still just as fly, right? So then, bought the trousers. A couple of months later, found the jacket. I was like, oh my gosh. So this is the jacket. Stunning piece. Stunning. I'll pop up images, but you can see it's just an amazing piece. Oh, these pieces wash so well. So well, like time and time again. So I bought this jacket maybe 6 to 8 weeks after I got the trousers. It's just a touch. The leopard print top. I can wear it out or in. I've been recently diagnosed with fibroids in the last couple of years. I only found out like the last couple of months. And I've never had much of a belly before now. So now I'm just choosing to, if I'm in a mood to show and just rock my belly and tuck my things in, I will do so. If I'm not, then I'll wear my clothes baggy and disguise my belly. But I'm never not going to show things just because I've got a belly, because I know I still look good. And this is about trying to find my peace in this space. And that's why one of the reasons why I call myself a beauty outcast, because I'm not the conventional. I'm not conventional at all in the beauty space in that sense. I've got loads of flaws, and that's just the way it goes. So every day I have to deal with it, and this is part of my healing. So yeah, you'll see, but then also you've got to look for the good. You've also got to look for the good, because I'm looking for the good. And then when I turn around, you see that bum of mine is God's design. My whole body is God's design. My face is God's design. And I just have to love myself. So, okay, yeah, I turn to the front. Oh, this belly. I turn to the back. I'm like, oh, this bum. It's doing what it needs to do. Naturally. So, yeah, there's a give and take in everything, right? But anyway, on to the next look. Next look, I've paired a denim hoodie with a maxi dress, a leopard print maxi dress. This is the denim hoodie. It's just that lovely light wash. Hard to see. Here's the denim hoodie. And then we have this strapless piece by Norma Kamali. Norma Kamali. Super long, fishtail, stunning. So let me show you what that looks like. This piece is easy, so easy. And you just dress, and when you put it on, it just feels like you've just got a tracksuit on. It's just so comfortable. But as you can see, it's so chic, but yet a bit rock and roll. So I think, again, this city conjures up so much musical influences, right? So, and I think the music that has influenced me the most, aside from black music from American side, as well as black music British side, as well as the black music on the reggae side, on the Jamaican side, has been punk and indie. I am a lifelong Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren fan. Love Vivienne Westwood, loved her for years. I've loved her for decades. Rest in peace. So I remember going to a shop in the King's Road and the back end of Chelsea and just being mesmerised by how avant-garde and new age, and just blown away by the designs. Hi, so these are some Moschino tailored trousers with a slight crop. Love these, love these. I've had these trousers, I would say a good 15 years I've had these trousers. Imagine that. And look, they look brand new, really quality Machino trousers. Love these. I'll pop up imagery. This is a really oversized one. My project denim shirt. I love this detail. This is the reason why I bought it. I love that kind of pleated, asymmetric pleat thing going on. Super oversized, as you see. And this is a look that I would wear to set. I'd wear everything else to set that you've seen so far. Yeah, it's great for set life. This, yeah. And I could layer something if I start to get cold. I could put something like a long sleeve Uniqlo, you know, thermal top underneath there. And then I'd rock it with these. And just bring back those because it makes sense, right? Yeah. And you'll see in the imagery what I put up. Either way, not too sure yet. So yeah, love, love, love. Another easy breezy piece. No, it's so easy. Just comfortable but cool, right? Yeah, we love that. Oh, I just want this cold to go away. It just won't go away. All right, on to the next look. On to the next look. On to the next look. This look, I think this is our final look, right? It is from, the top is from a brand called JNBY, Japanese brand, and the shipping's super quick considering. But this top, this t-shirt top is amazing. You can see it's got the flashes, it's got zebra, the flashes of neon, it's got the denim print, it's got all of the components that I love. Oh, little zebra there, zebra face. Love this. And in the imagery you'll see that's kind of going to come up. You're going to see that I've paired it with these super wide leg Ray jeans. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar. Ray jeans, they're not a jeans brand. They are an amazing clothing brand, British clothing brand that is sold under the Matches house. So, but I do know that they're still going, and I just hope and pray that whatever happens to Matches, Ray goes alone and does her own thing, because her designs are so amazing, her price points are amazing. Do you know what I mean? Just reasonable and doable and quality. So please, you guys, invest in Ray, because Ray is a brilliant brand. You know, like these jeans, anyway. So you see these jeans? They're super wide. They look amazing on. And yeah, so there's not too much stretch. There's a little bit of stretch to them. Like my other ones, my semi-couture's are just stretched in every way because they need to be, right? But these are beautiful. Because of my belly, this whole fly button front can be a bit tricky, depending on the jean, like, just to get them on, because, you know, you could be, yeah. But these look good either way, but I tend to sort of steer away from button fronts of jeans. This is something I always have to try on first before I buy. And I was lucky enough, because my local Matches, well, my local Matches was, I don't know what's happening, was in Marylebone High Street, and that's where I'd go and try on my Ray before I bought it. But Ray is an amazing, amazing brand. Okay, so that top, so you can either dress it down, rock this look. You'll see I've rocked it with some pointy sort of aqua metallic slingbacks, which I love, but excuse me. But alternatively, you can rock it with a pair of trainers, you know, pair of boots, pair of, you know, Birkies, pair of sandals, pair of heels, like anything goes. Once you've got the base look sorted, you just got to incorporate and just keep playing, keep creating, and just looking for what works, and you'll find so many things work. Let me show you the shoes. Shoes. These are the shoes. They're a bit knackered because I've had these for, I could tell you, nearly as long as I've had the Moschino trousers, like 15 years. But yeah. And these are by, who are these by? Ernesto Esposito. Ernesto Esposito. Okay. So that's all my looks, and these are the ways, I think, quite creative ways. These are the creative ways that you can style denim and leopard print. They don't always have to be blended together, but I just wanted to show you how I blend them together, how I rock them, how I wear them. But they can all be worn separately or just interchangeably. The choice is yours. Just have a good old play. And I hope this episode has created some inspiration to think, okay, maybe I could do this with this, or maybe I could do this with that. Trial and error is always a wonderful thing to do. And just give yourself time to do that. Don't be doing that when you're rushing to try and leave out the house with, you know, to get kids to school, or trying to rush to work, or whatever your life entails. Do it when you've got time to really think about it. Look at your wardrobes now. Look for brands that are about quality. Don't get sucked into this whole thing about when people feed you things just to buy everything that you see. Be discerning. Think about it. Let's take a step back and think, is this a good time? Would this work for me? Will I wear it? These are all the questions I have to ask myself, because I don't have this disposable income to just be buying everything that I see. But I have an archive that I'm so proud of, and I'm excited to share more with you. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. If you'd like to leave comments down below on your favourite looks, what looks that you would rock, and what looks that you preferred me in, you know, and what looks that you prefer yourself in. That would be really interesting for me to know. But yeah, I'd love you to like, comment and subscribe. All the good things that people say to do on YouTube. I apologise for this rough sounding voice, because this cold is not leaving me. But I had to film. I had to start this ball rolling. But again, I'm losing the lights, natural light I'm working with. I hope you've enjoyed this styling series featuring leopard print and denim. I really hope you found inspiration and ways to think outside the box in how you look at trends, and how you create your own trends, and how those trends work for you. Because it's all about you at the end of the day, right? I know my voice is relevant, and I want people to really be able to take my thoughts and help them to make conscious, creative choices. And apologies in advance if my facial expressions or my facial movement, you know, offends anybody or distracts people, but I've made no tweaks to God's design, so I'm trying to not make my face move so much, but I don't know how not to. I don't know how not to. So that's where the skincare comes in, because, you know, I do love a bit of skincare, but minor procedures. Oh, sorry about that. So thank you for watching this, my first episode, launch episode of Beauty Outkast. God bless you. Thank you.